All right, so I was wondering if I could make a little program to print out my one of my 100 word stories and make a little tiny book. And the answer is yes, but it's extremely difficult. Um, there are so many things you've got to think about and nuances with how you do it that it's just crazy difficult to do it. But anyway, I've got something. I call this Tiny Pockets Press because I figure you can make little books that can fit in your pockets. And you can see we have one 8.5 by 11-inch page, and you see these cut marks with two leaves of pages each. And then you have another page for the back sides of those pages. And this is a book that currently has 108 pages. And I'm not even using the full uh, printable page at this moment. So that's actually saying something. I mean, I could change it to a larger page, maybe. There we go. Um, but let's stick with the 1 by 1 page. Uh, there's a lot of stuff I can change over here that just changes all of this. Now all these QR codes are URLs are just converted into QR codes, except for this one here was a URL that had an image. So it knows if it's an image, it'll try and embed the image in the book. Otherwise, it will try and convert URLs into QR codes. Now, these other images, I uploaded the image to this book, so it wasn't a URL that was embedded. I have a table of contents in here. I have a cover page. In fact, if we go to the reader mode, and we can just say, let's go to the front cover. Here's my front cover. Why is the cover? Wait a minute. Do I want to show the author? Wait, I want the title to be a little bit higher. But I want the never give up to show. There we go. So anyway, I can move around certain elements, and then the spine looks kind of off. Oh, it's because I changed the page size, isn't it? I think that has to do with it. X. Oh, wait a minute. Title X. There. Does that mean the last page was modified as well? No, that's good. All right. That's fine. All right, so we got a front cover. We got our spine. We got our back cover. And you'll notice these are kind of offset a little bit because I actually have a gutter margin added to this as well. So that's the only reason everything seems like off to the side. Here's my table of contents. Now you'll notice it says story because my chapters have a short alternative for the table of contents, especially for this small of a book. And there we go. That's our actual chapter title and the chapter image. And we got, our little 100 word story. And it's done. And then we have the whole behind the story. I figured there was only a few pages to my 100 word story. I could either add in a whole bunch of other 100 word stories, or I could add in all the information about what went through my mind coming up with the story. And then you'll see there's the QR codes and something that will actually talk about where the QR code leads. And then where's the other thing? here's about 100 word stories. And I figured why not add in my little blurb about what the 100 word stories is about as well. So I put that in there. So fun stuff. I can download this as an ebook itself. It isn't just for creating physical books, but you can, create an ebook. It does take a while because individual pages. There we go. And then I just zoom into 500%, and there we go. That is our ebook. And then I could actually print off the PDF to actually make the physical book. So the pages are their own PDF, and then we have the cover, which is a separate PDF. Where did it go? All right, let's do that again. Here we go. The cover has extra stuff added because you might want a hardback. You might want to have an inner wrapping around that hardback. So these are settings that I can configure through the program, through those settings. It's totally optional. So I'll just close that. And I can also make the cover have a little bit more of an overhang on the pages to help protect them as well. I can download all the page images individually as PNGs in a zip file. Reader, interior print. And all this is like real time, which is kind of one of the coolest things, because like you'll go here and you can just change things. Or was it on the back? Am I looking at the back? Yeah. So you can put your author photo or something on there or something. Yeah. So I have printed out, but I've gotten to the point where I've got the software ready. I'll probably post it on GitHub or something. It's late. I'm probably going to post this video online and then go to the next step and actually make a miniature book and see how that works out. Yeah, so fun stuff.